We can finally see the light, the train coming in.
I am excited to say we have finally made it. It's race week.
Looking back, we had 18 weeks of training, 18 weeks of really demanding training, a lot of hours. We're finally at that point where I can see that the athlete's ready and just want to get it done with and want to race.
It's been a long time since we've raced and the bodies are itching to toe that line.
We started with a base building phase, which included a lot of longer, low intensity workouts, and we were just building that solid foundation. In the build phase, we incorporated much more speed work, we incorporated longer workouts, we incorporated more race pace oriented workouts. At that time, their bodies, they were actually conditioned to absorb these workouts, and we incorporated VO2, lactate threshold workouts, we incorporated tempo runs, we incorporated sessions on the bike which were done at race pace, and that was very demanding, and the fatigue of course is very high.
By the time we got to the end of the build phase, I think we were both feeling a lot of excessive fatigue, and tip of the cap to Coach Frank for recognizing the drop off in our numbers and listening to our feedback, how we were exceptionally tired. It was hard to hit the numbers. It was hard to maintain the targets that we needed in training. So he was able to work in some extra days of rest, and just like a rubber band bouncing back, it sure did come back quickly. Sometimes you think when you take rest days that you're going to lose your sharpness, but I didn't feel any of that, and I'm grateful because I don't think I could have kept going. And it was very important to have that relationship with Coach Frank so that he could trust us and we could trust him and make the decision that was best for us in the moment.
So now that we're in the peak phase, which is a very important phase at that stage in the progress to the Ironman itself, is the athletes are very fatigued. Fatigue is very high now. Their fitness level is almost on top. There's right now not a lot we can do to make it go higher. So therefore we just want to reduce the fatigue. So we're going to keep up some key and essential speed workouts, but at the same time we reduce the quantity of the training. We're doing less hours now. We're still doing higher intensity workout, but less hours. So the body can now get rid of all that fatigue. When we're ready to race, their bodies will be almost completely rested, but they did not lose their fitness or their performance level, which they have now. So they're going to be perfectly rested and perfectly fit for that race day coming up.
With peak week, one of the things that I'm making a point to do is getting the sleeveless wetsuit out of the closet and into the pool a couple times. It's been since last September when we did Augusta 70.3 was the last time I wore the sleeveless. So it's been sitting in the closet, dried up a little bit, so we made sure to dunk it in the tub, get it loosened up a little bit before getting into the pool for that first swim. Done a couple swims now in the pool with the wetsuits, really starting to break in and feeling really good in it. If you haven't already seen on our Instagram, we are now repping the TSD Kit 3.0, and we are fired up about the new kit. The feel, the texture, the design, the just graphics, everything is killer, and we cannot wait to showcase it in Chattanooga. We also have a few other pieces as well that we'll be sporting around. I'm really looking forward to it.
I can't wait for race day to be finally here and witness myself to see how both of them put all that training, all that work into a perfect race. I'm going to be there with them, I'm going to support them in Chattanooga, and if necessary, I'm going to yell at them in German. You can count on that. So again, with that being said, genug geschwatzt, auf geht's!